really resented John getting married. He was her support. And I heard her on the telephone with a friend saying, yes, she just moved right in and took my support away. And that, I guess my feelings were easily hurt about things like that. And then it just kept on, and I kept wondering, well, what she was going to do next, because she triggered several arguments between Daddy. And this is when Johnny was a baby and still in a buggy. And Daddy would leave to go to work, like 2 p.m. And in the summertime, it was long days, so I'd just get Johnny ready and we'd walk over to the house. It was just good exercise, and I like being with my folks too. And this one Sunday, he still liked the New York Times, and he still liked to have the baby in bed with him for a while when he first woke up, which would be about probably 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I walked down to the drugstore to get his New York Times. And I came back. Of course, I knew instantly something was wrong. But he took the paper and I took Johnny. And I went on in to fix his breakfast. And I was also, in those days, we had to cook the baby food and then mash it up and what have you. I was cooking some carrots to mash up for Johnny. And he finally got up and got a shower, got dressed, and came in, and I had breakfast ready. But I still had the carrot and the knife in my hand. And I don't really remember what he said, but it was leading, and I knew what she had told him then. And I didn't even finish that sentence. I threw the carrot and the knife. I missed him, thank goodness, with the knife. That was a shock of his life until then, I know. But he came over, he said, what's wrong with you? You going crazy? I said, well, probably. And then I just let him have it. I said, I'm getting tired of you getting mad at me about things that are nothing. And I don't even remember all I said. I didn't tell him I was going to leave, but in that instance, I made up my mind, this is it. I'm leaving. If his mother's going to continue to live with us. It has created too many problems. And so he had a talk with his mother. And he said, I think you better go get on the register and you start working. Because she was still fairly a young person. She had a lot of years left there. And she was an RN, so she could have been making really good money all those years. And Mary Elizabeth was certainly grown, well, she was in high school then. And he told her that she should go to work and find an apartment for her and Mary Elizabeth. Smooth things out considerably. In fact, it was just real neat after that. I didn't have to wonder what was going to be told and I never knew for sure what she told him. And he'd be mad and then he wouldn't say much. I couldn't live like that. But anyway, it worked out too. But it did shock him. And then I shocked his mother. Oh, we were living in Lamar Terrace and she lived across in an apartment from us. And this is when Paul was a baby. And he sucked his thumb. And Daddy was determined he wasn't going to suck his thumb. And he made these little mittens. He could move his fingers and everything. And he wanted Paul to wear them all the time. And I didn't think that was a good idea. So Paul didn't wear them when he was there. But this one morning, our bedrooms were upstairs. I had gone up to see what he wanted for breakfast. And he told me. So I took those mittens off Paul and cooked his breakfast. It It was all on table. We used tablecloths all the time then too. And he said something about the mittens as I was going down the steps. He said I stomped down the steps, and I might have. Probably did. But anyway, then he came down and he fixed where I had coffee. He made lots of tea. And I had these other things, so we got something else. And I lost it. I picked up the plate I fixed and smashed it on the plate he fixed. Broke my dishes on the tablecloth. And his mother came in. She says, oh, well, goodbye, and left. Ever since then, he tried to blackmail me. He'd say, all right, if you don't watch out, I'm going to tell Mama who really broke those dishes. Because she thought he did. He was the one that had the temper. So he thought he had blackmail on me for years. But that worked out too, so it was okay. I surprised myself a couple of times. I told Sherry, Memphis Sherry, took me to the airport one time, and I don't know what we were talking about, just things I got. And I said, well, once I really got angry with John L. She said, you did? And I said, yeah. And I said, yeah, I even broke dishes, and I told her what it was. She says, hey, Ruth. I said, well, yeah, it really was time I did something. She says, well, you know, once I threw a napkin at Wally. and she thought she had really lost her temper to do that. But anyway, we laughed about it. And that all worked out too, so it was okay. Now it's break time.